Alright, what's going on everyone? YouTube NES Ruler. Got quite a lot of stuff, so this video should be quite long for sure. A major portion of it is from a genre that you guys probably think that I wouldn't be into, but recently I got back into it for sure. And some Best Buy trade and save and some other stuff. Sorry if I'm talking weird. Got my wisdom teeth pulled on Monday, and my mouth is still healing, and it hurts like a motherfucker, but that is life. So let's get on with the DVDs. First DVD I picked up was Scanners, classic Cronenberg film from the 80s. You know, really awesome sci-fi, gore fest kind of, and I definitely wanted to pick this up for my collection. Single disc. Next, I did a review of this, and it wasn't that good, but I tried anyway, and that is Fetus. I got this signed by the director. This is definitely a low-budget gore fest of a movie. If you like gore, if you like people getting body parts chopped off and blood flying everywhere, then definitely check out Fetus. I'll put the link down below to where you can pick this up. It's definitely worth it if you get a chance. These are all trade and saves. The first movie, put these down. I picked this up for, actually it was $10. Had a $5 trade and save coupon, so that knocked it down to $5. Then I had a $3 Universal 100th anniversary coupon. So I ended up getting this for $1.99, guys. That's Fast Times at Richmond High. I know the transfer looks like total shit, but from a 1982 flick, really, what do you expect them to do with it? It's not like it was shot in HD cameras, shot on film. How much do you expect them to restore it? But for $2, definitely been wanting to pick this up for my 80s and 90s comedy collection. I was going to pick it up on release day, but I thought I would wait it out. Awesome slipcase, and it opens up. And it's not only a Blu-ray, it's a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy. So for $2 for a Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy of Fast Times at Richmond High, how can I not buy it, guys? I mean, come on. Alright, this is another new thing I'm starting to do with all my Blu-rays and DVDs. I'm in the process of doing this. I'm starting to put them in these plastic bags. I got 1,000 of each Blu-ray and DVD for $20, so I thought I'd take the chance and I'll put them in the bags to protect them from dust and mold and fun crap like that. They're probably thinking, why the hell am I crazy? Put all these movies, all my movies in bags, because it's not a big deal, guys. Look, take it, take an end, go like this, pull it out, put it in, watch the movie. Now when you're done with it, put it back in. Put it back in the bag. Slide it, and you go like this. There you go. 20 seconds. Protects the movie. So I'm starting to do that with my DVDs and Blu-rays for sure. I'm in the process of doing that. You know, I have around 1,500 movies or so it's taking me time, but I'm hoping to get to them sooner or later. But we have Purple Rain. I picked this up for my mom for Mother's Day because she's a huge Prince fan, and she's definitely been wanting to pick this up for a really long time. So I went ahead and grabbed this for her for Mother's Day for $8 at Best Buy. It was on sale. I'll show you the. I mean, you guys could hardly tell that there is a plastic thing over it, even on the shelf. I mean, it looks really good. You can barely tell it's on there. This is another guilty pleasure movie of mine. That's Space Jam, starring Michael Jordan and the Looney Tunes characters. Now, even this movie sucks ass. It's just a guilty pleasure movie for sure. It's a movie I grew up watching, and I mean, it has fucking Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan's the shit. And so I had to pick it up from Best Buy for trade and save for $5. But wanted to pick it up, and for $5, I grabbed it. Cannot wait for the next trade and save already. I know it just ended, but it's just like, come on already. I want to buy more. But next we have another okay movie. That's The Mask, starring Jim Carrey. I think this is an early release. You guys probably can't tell. But the quality of the pictures are so pixelated and shitty. But what are you going to do? This is one I haven't put in the plastic sleeve yet. But, you know, not the best movie. It's definitely a movie I remember watching growing up. So for $5, picked it up. These are the next two movies I've been wanting to pick up since they came out, and I was just waiting for them to be a good price. And it would have been $7 with trade and save, but I waited, and they dropped down to $5. And that's Final Destination 2 and Final Destination 3. I remember seeing Final Destination 3 in the theaters when it came out in 2006. I thought it was longer than that ago, but I guess it was only 6 years ago. It's nuts how fast time flies. But definitely been wanting to pick these up. I'm gonna try and get the other ones, and for $5, no brainer. Had to pick them up. Well, that's all the movies I bought. Everything else from now on is all wrestling, WWE, ECW, and WWF stuff. I recently started watching wrestling again back in January or so. You know, I used to watch it growing up as a kid, like every kid does. And I recently just got it back watching it after about January, about building up to the Cena Rock match at WrestleMania, which I thought was overhyped, overrated. I mean, it was an okay match. It wasn't the best, but I definitely thought the Undertaker Triple H Hell in a Cell match from this WrestleMania was better. But luckily, Best Buy had a sale on WWE Blu-rays. They had 6 of them for $7.99 each. So I started a WWE collection. And these are all like 9 hours, 9.5 hours, 10 hours long. So for $7 for 10 hours of entertainment, come on guys. I mean, even though all the matches aren't the best, for $10, I mean, you can't, or even $7, $8, you can't go wrong for that. So the first one I picked up was WrestleMania, the 25th anniversary, which I guess this is WrestleMania 25. Has the Big Show on there, who just got fired on Monday on Raw, which totally sucks. Out of all the wrestlers, I respected Big Show the most for sure. You know, he was always the coolest guy to the kids on the ramp. And I remember growing up thinking, oh man, that'd be so cool to be right there, watching these huge guys come down the ramp. And the Big Show was always so chill with the kids. You know, he'd always give them his hat and his wristbands and all this other shit. And he was just such a cool guy, but unfortunately he got fired on Monday on Raw, which sucks. So I really hope he comes back. But yeah, I went to Extreme Rules. That was here in Chicago about a month ago. I really just wanted to go to see the John Cena Brock Lesnar match, which seems to be the only match that Brock Lesnar will fight in since he came back. So that was really cool. Yeah. I'm not going to go into the matches on here because this video would go on for quite a long time. We have WrestleMania 26. It says a Money in the Bank ladder match with Kane, Christian, Kofi Kingston, MVP, Matt Hardy, and others. It's a 3-disc set with WrestleMania 26, 2010 WWE Hall of Fame, and 2 episodes from Raw and SmackDown the week before WrestleMania. Next we have Royal Rumble 2012. I actually watched this a while ago before it came out on Blu-ray, but I thought I picked it up. It was a great WrestleMania, I thought. It definitely had a lot of surprises. Hacksaw Jim Duggan was in it. Mick Foley, which is probably my favorite wrestler, he made an appearance too, which was really cool. So definitely had to pick this up. This was an okay pay-per-view. I actually kind of enjoyed it. Next we have the best of 2009-2010 SmackDown. Just 20 episodes from SmackDown. I mean, this is 9 hours, guys. I paid $8 for this. How can you go wrong? 9 hours for $8. It's going to be entertainment for a while. And since I got my wisdom teeth out, I've been able to watch quite a lot of these. So next we have best pay-per-view matches of 2009 and 2010. Has more than a dozen matches. This one's only 6 hours, but I'm not going to complain. It's 2-disc set. Finally, we got the John Cena experience, which I respect John Cena. I mean, you either love him or you either hate him. And I don't know why so many people hate him. You know, when I was at Extreme Rules, so many people would Cena suck shirts and Cena suck signs. I mean, you gotta feel bad for the guy, having all these people hate him. But I respect John Cena for who he is, you know. He's today's huge WWE superstar for the past decade or so. So, John Cena's cool. The 2-disc set has the first disc has a documentary on John Cena. The second disc has 15 episodes. So that was cool. Okay, the rest of the stuff was DVDs, and these all were between $6 and $7, but the last set was quite expensive. I don't know why I bought it, but I'm nuts. The first set we have here is the Twisted Disturbed Life of Kane. I definitely made it through all these matches on here. Between these last 3 days, I watched this a day. And, you know, Kane's matches weren't the best matches, but he definitely had some memorable matches. First Blood match versus Steve Cold, Steve Austin, and Kane for the WWE World Championship was pretty good. I enjoyed that match. And the ambulance match versus Kane and McMahon from, it was either SummerSlam. I think it was SummerSlam. And, yeah, those are definitely my two favorite matches on this set, were the McMahon fight and the Steve Austin fight. Now, this is a really cool set. Opens up. There's Kane's mask. I mean, Kane was good when he was masked, but then once he took his mask off, he didn't, just went downhill for me. I didn't really like him that much. But, I mean, that's a badass set. Now you got a guide with all the matches. I mean, that's just a really badass set, I think. So I'm happy to add this to my collection. It was like $5.50 or so. So that was cool. I guess got this in the mail today. I'm definitely going to go pop this in a little while. That's Bloodsport, ECW, the most violent matches. This is where Mick Foley pretty much got his beginning of doing crazy shit. And I love the matches where people get their heads blapped open. And, you know, the blood from your head is so, you know, there's so much blood in your head that just a little scratch will bleed like a shitload. So just to see people get thrown through barbed wire and most of you guys think it's fake. I mean, it's definitely scripted, but the shit that these guys do, you have to give them credit about how athletic they are to get, you know, tossed above their head and thrown all over. I mean, it's quite impressive when you think about it. So I'm definitely going to watch this, you know. It's only a 2-disc set. And an episode guide. Next we have Bret Hart Hitman. This is definitely, I think this has a documentary following Bret Hart and 18 matches. It's another cool set. Opens up. Got your usual episode guide. And opens up some more. And you got your 3 discs with some cool back art. Really cool. Definitely going to want to watch some Bret Hart stuff. Next I picked up Rey Mysterio, the biggest little man. You know, I wasn't really watching Rey Mysterio that much. So I thought I'd pick this up to get to know some of his matches for sure. Just like all the other ones. Opens up with the match guide. No, not that much back art like the Hart one, but it's pretty cool. I know, I went a little bit overboard with all this wrestling stuff, but what are you going to do? This is the legacy of Eddie Guerrero, which is definitely a legend in wrestling. And he has, I think he died in 2005. Totally sucks because he was the shit. But this is definitely one I had to pick up. Really awesome cover art. This one was also $5. 3 discs again, and episode guide. Cool. Next we have Edge, a decade of dedicadence. I think that's what it's called. Edge is the shit as well. It sucks that he can't wrestle anymore, but I think we'll see Edge sooner or later again. This one just has the fucking slot. I bought this brand new, guys. Has the slot for the episode guide, but there's nothing in there. Now, why the hell does all the other ones have fucking episode guides, but this one, all of a sudden, it's going to be like, fuck you, we're not going to put anything in there. I mean, it's totally stupid, but I guess I'm going to have to figure it out through this set. Next we have Breaking the Code, Behind the Walls of Chris Jericho. I think this also has a documentary on Chris Jericho and 19 matches as well. Chris Jericho, definitely one of my favorite wrestlers. Really cool set. Again, opens up. Really cool. Get in there. Oh yes, and my favorite collection for sure. That's the our hardcore edition of Mick Foley. All these matches on here are just freaking amazing. And the Cactus Jack and Raven vs. Terry Funk and Tommy Dreamer match was just freaking amazing. All these matches are awesome. If you're a fan of wrestling and Mick Foley, definitely check this set out. Has commentary from Mick Foley on every fight. It's just a really awesome set and worth every penny. Alright guys, now it's time for the Big Mama. I do not know why I picked this up. Don't ask me why I bought this, but I did. And that's the complete anthology of Royal Rumble from 1988 to 2007. This was not cheap, but I bought it anyway because it would look cool. And I had a little bit of extra money. I actually paid this with all change that I've been saving up. So I didn't feel that guilty that I've actually been paying it from money out of my pocket. It was just all change that I had been saving up. And it opens up. Come closer so you guys can. It's not the best box, you know. Open it up. Really cool. And has all the winners of all the WrestleManias. And you open it up. And you got some film slides. And then you have 4 sets in here. And each, I'm not going to go into every single one, but each set has 5 years in it. And it's the complete show from start to finish on every, all 25 years or 20 years. There's some more cards. And it opens up again. So yeah guys, that is everything that I've picked up. Quite a lot. Sorry this update is quite long. Thanks for sticking in. You guys should have another I think it's ending this Monday, my contest. I'll put the link down below. Definitely go check that out. Enter. I'm giving away some DVDs. So yeah, thanks for watching everybody. Rate, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.